ESPN just dropped a bombshell about Caitlin Clark's shiny new contract with the one league that actually deserves her. Unlike the WNBA, which seems to break out in hives at the idea of giving her any real credit or spotlight. Yes, the LPGA is rolling out the red carpet, welcoming Clark into the golf world where she can finally be seen, celebrated, and appreciated. Fans are pumped, eager to watch her shine, especially since the WNBA has done everything short of outright erasing her. They've bent over backward to downplay her brilliance, preferring to spotlight others like A'ja Wilson and Angel Reese, while ignoring the fact that Clark's been relentlessly targeted and bullied on the court. The WNBA didn't even give a single nod to her struggles or achievements. Caitlin Clark just signed this industry-shifting contract with the LPGA. Yeah, you heard that right. A basketball phenom stepped into the golf world, and it turned into an absolute spectacle. But then comes ESPN rolling in to do what they do best, murder the excitement with the grace of a lead balloon. Instead of seizing the moment and blowing this story up like it deserved, they delivered coverage so dull it could put an insomniac to sleep. I mean, come on, ESPN. You'd think Caitlin was taking up knitting instead of setting sports history on fire. Clark's first swing in the golf world drew a crowd that dwarfed anything the WNBA pulled off this year. And what did ESPN do? They treated it like a back-page footnote. This is Caitlin Clark, guys, a once-in-a-lifetime athlete shaking up two sports at once, and ESPN managed to make it feel like reading a soup-can label. It's mind-boggling how you can take a headline meant to be screamed from the rooftops and present it like a sleep-inducing lecture. Meanwhile, the LPGA was out there giving a masterclass in how to not screw up. They didn't just invite Clark to a random irrelevant golf event. No, they brought her to a pro-am that wasn't even supposed to be televised, but get this. Fans absolutely flooded the LPGA's social media, practically begging for coverage. The LPGA, unlike a certain basketball league, knew how to pivot. They went all in and televised the event, transforming it into a spectacle that attracted eyeballs from everywhere. And the result? A ridiculous 34 million social media impressions. 34 million. That's the kind of number that makes the WNBA look like it's playing with crayons. And the LPGA's brilliance didn't stop there. They paired Clark with Nelly Korda, the world's top golfer. It was a sports marketing masterstroke. They created an electric duo that captivated even people who wouldn't know the difference between a golf club and a baseball bat. The event wasn't just a win for golf. It was a cultural moment, an epic splash that showed the LPGA was more than just a golf association. It was an entertainment juggernaut, and all because they knew how to play their hand. Now let's pivot to the WNBA's response, or should I say lack thereof? Their silence was louder than a stadium full of disappointed fans. Seriously, how do you ignore Caitlin Clark when she's trending everywhere from Twitter to TikTok? Not a tweet, not a shout-out, not even a lame Instagram story. Nothing. Absolute radio silence. It's as if they've gone out of their way to prove they have no idea how to market their own future megastar. The WNBA didn't just drop the ball. They launched it into the stratosphere. Caitlin Clark is a household name, a social media sensation, a game-changer with crossover appeal leagues would sell their souls for. Yet, the WNBA acted like they had never heard of her. It's a slap in the face to fans who are out here begging for content for any acknowledgement of Clark's greatness. But nope, the WNBA doesn't care. While the LPGA was out here flexing their social media game, making Clark the face of golf for a day, the WNBA just sat in the corner twiddling their thumbs. And let's not pretend this is an isolated incident. The WNBA's entire marketing strategy is a tragic comedy at this point. How many times do they have to miss the boat on showcasing their stars before they realize they're actively driving fans away? Clark is a marketing goldmine, a player who could revitalize their viewership, inject life into their programming, and rake in the dollars they desperately need yet. The WNBA's response: crickets, deafening, embarrassing crickets.